Hello everybody, and thank you very much for attending. Today, in the next 10 minutes, I would like to guide you through some informations around electronic batch recording in pharmaceutical manufacturing. But first of all, I need to introduce myself. My name is Uwe Rauschenberg. I'm track and trace enthusiast at Engineering Industries Excellence and taking care in our company for the pharmaceutical industry in the EMEA region for track and trace. Batch recording. I guess everybody of you knows about and has insights and information on it, but perhaps let's start at the very beginning. Why do we batch recording? First of all, and most important reason is to be compliant. So regulators say you need to follow up your batches. Like in North America, the FDA, or in Europe, the EMA is requiring this. And beside that, we have the World Health Organization putting these into their standards of the good management practice for the pharmaceutical industry worldwide. Besides being regulatory compliant, which is number one important, a second important reason why doing batch recording is quality control. Every batch needs to be quality controlled. We need to follow up which batch follows the supply chain and ends up in the manufacturing in which product at the very end. Why is this being done? This is very important for product safety. Product safety is a worldwide important thing to follow up and to avoid any substandard ingredients in the pharmaceutical products, and be able to trace back any single batch when there are caused any problems on the end product. At the next point, supply chain integrity is as much important to the manufacturer as well like the quality control. Here in the supply chain, it is important to be able to trace back your products, to trace back the batches which ended up in your products, to avoid counterfeiting and to avoid diversion, which is a major problem in many areas of the world. That's why it is a part of the good management practice. But you have, as a manufacturer yourself, advantage on batch recording as well. You can have your parts of your inventory management, which is a better overview for your inventory by following up compliance rules, and this gives you this additional advantage. And another regulation, this is point number 5 on these important points on batch recording, is pharmacovigilance. Many regulators worldwide are asking the pharma manufacturers to do pharmacovigilance, collecting informations out of the markets, and when there are errors coming up or problems being seen in this data, you need to be able to trace back the single products and be able to show what's going on. This leads to a lot of work on the manufacturer side, and there are still in the market several manufacturers who do this work on the analog way, having paper on your production side and following up paper-based listings on your batches. And at the very last, you need to take all these lists and put these data into bigger lists to be able to have these reports ready for every audit, which will be done by the authorities, or being able to trace back when it needs to. And everybody can imagine or knows from own experience, this causes a lot of manual efforts. And this is one of the next points, manual efforts. When you do manual work in processes in the industry, everybody knows this is some kind of error danger when you follow up manual processes. And here comes the electronic batch recording into place. The advantage of electronic batch recording is you do most of these process steps automated. You have no manual efforts here. you have no human errors as you have everything automated. This gives you an automated taken data trail, and this data trail is ready for any compliance audit your company has. You can automate the task. You have the possibility of a faster data analysis, a higher quality as there are less errors, and very important, it is cutting costs for the company. What are the main reasons why it is cutting costs? You reduce time to market, as you save a lot of time by doing this in an electronic way. You avoid manual labor. You avoid errors throughout the complete production process when doing the batch recording in an electronic way. Now, there are several companies using I name it a third-party system for your electronic batch system. Why third-party? Because it is another company offering these services than the company where your production equipment is from or where your ERP system is from. And here it comes to the point that when putting everything together, integrated in your system, which is already connected with all other data pools, you have a faster overview, a faster data analytics, and at the very end, another cut of costs. So, giving room and giving ideas for thinking, Engineering Industries Excellent is happy to help if you have any question on putting electronic batch recording in your pharma production area. Thank you very much.